Okay, hope everyone's doing good. This is Spare Child 1723, or simply Mark with a C, spelled with a C. We're just going to do a general reading while I was getting the cards ready. A few popped out, um, and this is the order they came out. The first one was the Ten of Cups. Happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. So this is about a whole family unit, right? That's kind of thriving and grooving, and things are going well. Life, they're rolling through life with the ups and downs because they're a tight knit, family. They've found their little soul bunch. Um, then we have the Dreamer, which is similar to the Fool card, heading out on the journey. And see what it says here. A new start. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. So this is all about putting action, with the decision to try something new. This person's going out basically with their dog and, you know, has the key to to their house. They're leaving the door open. You can see a angel in the background, kind of, probably guiding his path, when he tunes in. I'm just saying he because of the card. It could be she. But anyways, they've chose to venture out, and explore life, for what it's worth. All right. Then the last card that came out in that bunch of three while I was shuffling, um, is the Four of Cups. Failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point. Hmm. The distractions of daily life, discontent or boredom, lost in your own world, wake up. So in this deck, this is saying that the focus is too far inward. You're probably not able to appreciate and kind of live life a little lighthearted, because you're so focused on what you didn't get, or what you think's not coming. He's sort of focused on the three cups in front of him, which are empty, and there's one cup in the back with the angel. It looks like Archangel Raphael is what they're trying to represent. It's filled. That represents the fruit on the tree, right? Still bearing good fruit. There's an opportunity. It's not all lost, right? Usually four card, you know, can go around like building a foundation. But this person has to get up, turn around, and grab that full cup, And let's take a couple more cards. Collective in the month of October, please and thank you. Yeah, I thought I got them upside down. It's early in the morning. I'm coming straight from the gym, so nursing a back injury. That's why I haven't made too many videos. That, along with a little bit of college work, just been busy. All right, let's see if we can spare it one or two cards to get a little more clarification for the collective in October. All right, we're going to shuffle one more time. Nothing jumps. See. All right, we got one here. Oh, the world card. The world card underneath the Ten of Cups. So I don't know who this is for, but wow, brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. This is standing, 10 toes down on business. You've accomplished stuff. You've fine tuned your spirituality along the way. You got a good outlook, on life based in the 3D and what I call the 5D. I call 3Ds in the material world. The 5D is, where your angels, guides, and stuff operate out of. And the 4D to me is where people get trapped, in between. Not necessarily trapped, but that's where they exist. But anyways, Ten of Cups, the world. I want a little of that. I'd take a little of that. Come on now. All right, we'll take a few angel cards here. Close up this reading. Make the effort. True love's worth, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. What else for collective in October? What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else for collective in October? There's the other jumper. I don't know what was going over there. That's like weird energy. I got like this clump come out like one down and a whole mess facing up, but the card that jumped was worth waiting for. So divine timing's at work, in your love life is usually the message from that card. But let's look at that first one, making the effort. This is telling you it's gonna be work. Even though when you have the right person, the work's a little, it's not as hard, but there's always work to be done. Learning how to communicate with the other one. What's their love language. You know, um, Sacrificing, compromising, right? All that stuff. But this is saying, you know, that you have to put something into it, right? You have to release this one last cup to go after it, right? And then worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So to me, it's showing a balance of energy, with the different angels, but it's got a large female energy, and it's about patience. It's about working on yourself and enjoying life, you know what I mean, and attracting that person into your energy field. And if you're in the 10 of cups, for the person that's in the 10 of cups and in the world energy, you kind of at the end, you started the journey and you're kind of getting the fruits of your labor by going through the cycle. And it's not easy, man. It's not easy because the cycle is going to show you stuff about yourself that needs adjusting or changing, or something you need to learn about in your shadow side, and just like any other human, including me, sometimes I don't want to do that work. I don't want to accept that's the path to me getting to the next place, right? So that's what I have for the collective in October. Enjoy your month. For those of you in the States, or that celebrate Halloween or whatever, have a good time, man. Some people where I moved to, they love it. I've never seen anything like it, man. They go over the top with both Christmas and Halloween. So have a good month, and I appreciate you letting me read your energy, and we'll see you next time.